Last time we fought the Crate Dragon, and it was a pretty tough fight. A lot of carnage, both sides. Ship did some work, took some damage, but ultimately, Crate Dragon was defeated. An Absol was captured. Heavy quotes there, and
He wasn't
the
captured. He joined the team.
joined the team, captured heavy quotes, and the party set off back to World Origin to spend their newly found spoils and find out what's next. So, back at World Origin, what do you guys want to do?
All right, I'm gonna look.
I think we're gonna find a way to spend our cash because we have so much of it now.
Yeah.
That's one of the things.
Well, I'm looking into finding some contractors who are capable of fixing up a castle and or buildings around it.
And were we gonna look to improving the ship at all? Was that on the agenda?
It could be.
Could joint go up to the second tier? Sure. We need 77,500 credits. We currently have $43,938 in the party fund.
All right.
Well, if we want to do that, we could each fork over money depending on what else we want to do with it. But we could all just throw in to improve the ship. That's another option.
Right.
Yeah, I could throw in like 10K.
If we each threw in 10K, that'd be more than enough. We'd have funds in the
Yeah.
party left over.
Yeah.
Well, we
That's
still
up
need
to
funds in the party so that we always have money for fuel and
Yeah.
for rations and stuff.
yeah. Well, if we each threw in 10K, that's 50, right? Plus
40.
the 40 would minus. We'd have like whatever about more than 15,000 left. Would that be enough?
Let me do some calculations, and I'll
Sure.
get back to you.
Ah, yes, the fun part of D&D, running the numbers.
Panook,
Enough.
can you attach the oh my goodness, what did I get? The rapid core to my gun. Is that something
Can
you can do?
Patch it. I'm pretty sure that's in there on my list of skills to do. Let me just look there. As proficient in where's my days? In Java East. No, it's not. The he's a tinker. What was the? It was your weapon
Yeah, my blaster.
because
Could
he's
have.
an arms tech. So I don't. Yeah, I would imagine so. I don't know the rules because I forgot. But I mean, what do you just want to? What do you want to? You just want it? Is it? I forget because sorry, it's been a week. But was it damaged?
No, we got a rapid core that I wanted to.
She got
Oh, a
number.
rapid core. Yeah, he could easily attach it. I think that's automatic. I think if the rapid core, it gives you the rapid core trait. I mean, from a role playing perspective, Panook would be able to hook it up because technically Panook can improve anyone's weapon. He just has so many slots that he can do. You know what I mean? So if you've got this item that does what Panook could himself do, I'm sure he could attach it. You know? Um Which, by the way, is just a note to the party. I'm not sure, if we want to number crunch it, Panook doesn't have to throw all his arms tech boosts onto his vibro blade, though it's super fun. But there are things Panook can do to the party equipment. If you're barking for something on your gun or blade that you really need, you're just itching. I'll go through the list actually of things Panook can do for your crazy weapons. He can, do things like little +1 bonuses, so he can do things like accuracy focus for blaster, amplifying barrels. So, a lot of these are weapon specific to Star Warsy things. So, it might not be able to improve your, +5 Vorpal sword, but if you've got like a vibro weapon or a blaster, chances are good he can improve it. He has some crazy stuff like a harpoon reel, you could put on a weapon. Let me just make sure I got so some of these have level requirements too, so I can't do everything yet. He can do an expanded magazine. Jagged oscillator that's just an extra kinetic damage if you critically hit, but that's a vibro weapon thing. I'm just looking for things. So without you guys pouring through the rulebook, if you have something in mind, Nook can look into it. Here's one funny one. He can do a shock absorber, which is if you add a reclamation device to your modified weapon to gather energy from the surrounding when it's present. While wielding your modified weapon, you can absorb tech, energy, power, and apply extra energy from alien range. Whatever. So there's all sorts of crazy things. Oh, there's a screening weapon, so you can, if you want a basically silencer. He's
Nice.
got that. It's like a sound dampening module, kind of.
That's awesome.
Let's see. He can put a tracker on your gun, which basically has 3 charges, and it can put, which you can, as an action, you can use target lock, and or you could use 2 actions to detect invisible,
Ooh,
which
that's actually
can
pretty good.
be, yeah, if you're. It's like the Predator's targeting system.
No one will sneak up on us. Oops.
But it's like, it's got to go on a weapon, so you're gonna have to use you keep your weapon out if he's staring through it. Yeah. So anyway, if you have some, something cool in mind, Panook, in fact, is probably overcommitted to the vibro weapon right now. It's just got stuff on it it's funny, but I mean, honestly, things like the staggering oscillator are good, and the returning weapon guard, but he has like, I don't even know what half the stuff is. It's like the jagged oscillator, all it does is add damage to his kinetic weapon. So, if he's critically hitting, one increases the critical hit range by 1, which is all right, but
That's just actually pretty good.
it's good, but it's like if somebody has that's one I could give up right away if somebody knows they want something on their gun. There's a
Fair.
celerity oscillator, which is just funny. It's really not that useful. It's like when he deals damage, I've never even used it because when you deal damage with the weapon, your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the start of your next turn, which is just the weirdest, most video game thing that's on here. Definitely. Like, how does that even work in real life, right?
Boost
Like,
movement speed for every successful hit. Okay.
yeah, explain that, right? Exactly. Somehow my grav boots get power. I don't even know. So anyway, there are a couple things I could give up if you're bargain. But yes, and that's a long answer, super tangential answer to your question. And he could affix your doohickey to your gun.
I'm sure he could do that on the way back to World Origin.
Yeah, he'll just
Yeah.
be happy to do it. I mean, you're probably it's like asking Panook if he wants to, I don't know, eat a delicious meal. He's into that. He's like, woohoo!
Call it take a few hours to get back to World Origin, right?
And he pulls out his
Yeah.
Phillips head screwdriver and gets to work. In the far future, you still use a Phillips head screwdriver.
I mean,
Not a sonic screwdriver.
It'd be funny if it was just manual, though. I mean, I'm sure he can have all sorts of widgets. Probably what he uses. He probably still, yeah. He'll proudly hand it back to Shami, like it's a prize. Her weapon will be all like polished too. Even though Panook himself looks kind of sometimes grubby, the weapon comes back like perfectly polished.
Awesome. Thank you, Panook.
He gives you thumbs up.
Okay. So, ship upgrade,
Possibly.
contract work, and in general, potential fun stuff to buy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first then?
Uh, well, are we gonna each put in the 10K? Because if so, I'll mark that off right now.
Yeah, how's the accounting going?
Uh,
Checks.
if we each put in 10K, that would give us 83,938 minus the 77, give us $6,000 for the party fund, which is enough to fuel the ship twice.
Okay.
Yeah, or once completely with extras um for the rations for each day and stuff like that.
Do you want to do 11K each? So it's more like, so it's above 10,000?
Well, some of us don't have as much money as you guys.
Oh, well, do you want me? I'll throw in more then. Like what? Who's less rich?
I only
Right.
have 17K.
Okay, so how about this? I'll Panook, because Panook doesn't have a thing right now. Panook will just throw into the general party fund an extra. He'll throw in an extra 5K. So he'll throw in 15. Okay, instead of 10. If everybody else is throwing in 10, but then the party fund will be 5,000 higher than whatever you just estimated. Does
Right.
that work?
That's fine.
I'm done.
So, I mean, Panook's still sitting on 26,000 after that.
All right.
He'll find a way to spend it, but it just hasn't yet. And I feel like the ship is it's a worthy
Yeah.
it's a
That's
worthy
money maker
investment.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do the 10K for now, and that'll put me down to 30K, and I got to see how much these contractors are going to cost, and if it's not that much, I'll throw in some more.
Okay. So, contract work wise, you do find a yeah, screw it. You do find the a Nook real estate company
Yeah.
who
Look.
is After explaining the situation and basically, giving them the details of the land, will be willing to start cleanup work for the town area for only 20,000 credits, and they'll get the whole town area cleaned up and ready for you to build whatever you want in.
Okay.
As that's step one.
Yeah.
But that'll of course take some time, and once that's done, you can get back to them with step two of what you actually want built.
Fair enough. And what's the estimation for fixing up a castle?
Fixing up a castle. Um, might have to get back to you on that one. Probably base cost. Somewhere.
I'm just looking for a ballpark right now. It doesn't have to be too specific.
Uh, p- Probably somewhere in the hundreds of thousands.
Okay. That's what I expected.
Because I
Okay.
mean, castles are expensive, and we are technically dealing in silver. So
Yeah.
Can I ask a real quick question? How do I find the translations between what my tech powers are? Am I just missing the pages in the rulebook, like my tech powers, and then their D&D equivalents?
I don't think there's a comparison chart yet.
yeah, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
some
just
some of your tech
I'll
powers quite literally have the exact same name as a D&D spell, and they do the exact
yeah.
same thing. So
Well, one of these is like salvo. So I'm wondering what I'll do is I'll pop open the player's handbook and I'll just see what I think they mean.
What does the spell do?
I don't know. It's salvo. It's level 4. It's basically a 60-foot instantaneous spell that's listed in the player's handbook. So
You launch 3 points that you can see within range. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d6 fire and 3d6 kinetic damage on a failed, or half as much on a successful. A creature in the area of more than one sphere is affected only once.
yeah, I
so
think I'm
Power
gonna do
it's
that.
objects in the area and ignites flammable objects that are being worn or carried.
so
You
it's
can overcharge it using 6 or higher, create 4 projectiles. Using it for 8th level or higher, you can create 5 projectiles.
So where are you looking when you see that? Where is it?
I'm looking on the website,
Okay, that's what I'm missing.
SW5E, go to casting, then under tech powers, press
Right?
for salvo.
so
I
it's
think I'm I
minute
think I'm doing
meteors
something wrong.
with a higher radius.
Oh, I'm being dumb.
Kind of
Here's
what
what
it
it
sounds
is.
like.
I'm just gonna tell you how dumb I is. I wasn't left clicking on the name.
Huh, there you go.
There you go. Okay, thank you.
So I don't think there's a D&D equivalent to that one.
I mean, it kind of sounds like minute meteors, but maybe a higher radius. Less
Yeah, I'm not
damage too,
sure.
I think, or more damage actually. Oh,
So
minute
I
meteors are
put
two each.
in the chat on Discord. When we hit second tier, we tap the particular style of design for the ship: freighter, gunboat, navigator, or yacht. Which do you want to do?
Well, you wanted to do the freighter, right? So that we can get better jobs for transport.
I'm okay with either trade freighter or gunship. Gunboat.
All
I
right.
mean, I don't think the yacht will come in handy.
Yeah. It sounds fun, but realistically, it's just
Yeah.
So freighter or gunboat. Gunboat will give us a second hard point that we could add a second weapon to. Because right now we only have one weapon, a laser cannon.
Extra storage is nice, but an extra gun is also nice too.
mm,
It's so hard.
Hmm, that
But
it
if
is.
but if we go with a freighter, we can still put a gun. It'll just take a slot, correct?
Right.
mhm.
If we go with the gunship, we get the extra slot for free. So it it's six of one, half dozen of another.
I think for the only thing that the hard point really gives you the benefit for is the ability to make the gun like a turret. Otherwise, I'm
Right.
pretty sure you can still have like front mounted guns without necessarily needing like a hard point.
Right.
So you guys specifically have one gun on a turret. So you could also theoretically just add a couple more guns as front mounted guns and be fine. But
Yeah, I would go with storage then.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. Freighter it is.
Besides, we have all the guns we need right here. Can't see, but I'm flexing.
There's the guy who does melee.
Yeah.
I mean, technically in space combat, it does still let force casters and tech casters do their own thing separately.
Oh,
So if you have a strong enough force or tech power, you can still cast them in a ship. Okay. Anything else anyone want to try to look for or buy?
Yeah, I need Pokeballs.
Okay.
Right, so that's gonna bump us up to 20 to 50 tons. All right.
Talking about stuff that's not necessarily basic equipment. Anyone want to go for another pull of the deck?
Yes. I've not learned my lesson.
I'll watch.
How much was it again?
Only 1,000 credits.
Yep, yep. But first, before I do that, I will buy the components to make 10 more med packs for our droids to make,
All right.
All right.
since I use
A
the
lot
bulk
of
of them.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's not a bad idea. How much are those?
The
So,
components are just half the price of a normal med pack.
so
so
if you buy one med pack, we actually could make two out of it.
Okay.
yeah, so
Now there are other upgrades that what I was trying to do with Colin to see if he can. Did you work on any of the crafting stuff, Cole?
Um, you mean like the recipes and stuff?
Yes.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to just kind of keep it simple with the when it comes to purchasing material. Basically, if you want the recipe for an item, you basically first buy it, and then you use your your skills, your brain power to figure out how it's made, and then you can basically buy more of them at half price by buying the components. And when it comes to like things like med kits, you might start finding med kit components as loot and stuff like that. Just
That would be cool.
keep it simple.
All right, so because there are upgrades to the med packs. Let me pull that up real quick. There's fine, superior, champion, exceptional, and improved. Uh, with a fine, Cull, where do we find the prices for like premium and all that stuff? That's
I
in here.
have them, so just
Okay.
they're like magic items, so there isn't a set price. There's a price range, so it just depends on
So
what you want
with the
to buy.
healers,
And
healing like the med packs, it's like the healing potion, so it should be at the lower end, right?
yeah,
So something the med pack fine is a premium rarity, and you
premium.
could roll 2 dice equal to your hit die.
So the low end for a premium item is going to be around probably how much is a med pack again?
300.
300.
Yeah.
So low end premium is probably going to be 1200.
Okay. And then there's improved, which is a prototype.
Low end prototype is probably going to be closer to 7,500.
And that gives you 3 hit die. Plus 3 times your constitution modifier.
You also want advanced legendary and artifact.
Advanced, yes.
So advanced, low end advanced is probably going to be 30,000.
That gives you 4 hit dice. Plus 4 times your constitution modifier.
And low end legendary is probably going to be
Hold on. There's artifact.
artifact is last. You want legendary first.
Uh,
It goes
I'm just gonna go AFK for 3 minutes. I gotta take care of something, you guys.
yeah. Premium prototype advanced legendary then artifact.
okay, premium. Right, we got premium, prototype, advanced. What was the next one?
After advanced is legendary and then artifact.
What's legendary?
So legendary is probably going to be 150,000.
Trying to find the one that's legendary. That's artifact. That's superior. The superior is advanced. I don't have.
Is there not a legendary hit? No, med pack.
Yeah, exceptional. And that's 5 hit dice plus 5 times your constitution modifier. And then the best one is going to be champion, which is the artifact. How much is the artifact?
I'm going to cut you a break on the artifact one and say it's going to be half a mil flat, 500k.
And that would give you 6 hit dice, regen plus 6 times your constitution modifier. So for 300 credits, we technically take that and create 2 med packs out of it. which is a hit die and your con modifier. If we buy one at the next level for 1,200, we can get 2 of them. We could create 2 of them. That would give us 2 hit die plus twice your con modifier. So, what do you guys think? How much do you want to spend? What kind do you want to create?
I wouldn't mind getting some higher level ones. We've just been using basic ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basic one gives you the 1 hit die plus your con modifier.
Yeah. I would at least want to go up at least by a 1 hit die, or maybe 2.
Right, so it jumps from 300 to 1,200 to 7,500. That 7,500, we could buy one and create 2 out of it.
Well, first you'd have to buy one at full price, and then basically learn of its secrets.
Okay. And then we could buy a second one to get 2 out of it. So for 1,500 credit or 15,000 credits, we could basically learn how to create and make 2 of the 3 hit die ones.
Yeah, because you need one to learn, and then once you learn, you can basically buy them at half price. Okay. Mashami,
Yes.
are you sure about the card?
Guys, hold my stuff.
Okay. So, if I didn't miscount, there are 19 cards left in the deck. So, give me a number.
13.
Okay. So, the first time we introduced this, I did say that the cards were going to be truly random, and if you got something bad, you can't blame me.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Mashami. You pulled the void.
Oh no.
So, ooh, time for that second character. Told you I was not going to pull any punches with this one. So, you pull. As you look at the card, the black card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object placed randomly of my choice. One or more
Oh,
powerful beings guard this place. While your soul is trapped this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell
Yes.
can't even restore you, but it can reveal your location. You cannot draw any more
Yes.
cards.
Amazing. I love it.
But hey, at least the void card's out of the way if anyone else wants to pull now.
so we got a new mission, guys.
I love it.
Let's go find our friend.
Ah, this is enjoyable. Hold on.
Well, that's one way to start off the session.
That is one way to start off this session.
You know, guys, at least I got you some basic med packs for you.
It's true. Anyone else?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
No.
But it's all good for you guys.
See, I'm of the opinion that we got all the good cards already.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just
the 5 cards set aside are the Sun, I'm just gonna say the Medusa, the Throne, the Knight, and now the Void. So there are still a couple good cards in there. There are
there
also a
are
fair bit of bad cards in there. Out of 5, you got 3 good, 2 bad.
So, okay, new character time. What level is she starting her character at?
Oh yes, please.
Um,
And how many experience points?
what's the minimum average level of you guys now? 7,
I
right?
think I think those guys were 7, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
level 7.
So level 7 is fair for sure. XP wise,
Minimum?
Yeah.
yeah, just
Because you guys just basically,
I just basically leveled up last session.
okay.
So that would put me like right around where I was anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So,
so as long as that's fair. I mean, ooh. Hey, at least the void card's out of the way. Don't have to worry about it now.
All right, time to make a paladin. No, let me roll my dice first. Let me see what I even get before I decide what I want.
alrighty. Good thing she paid that 10 grand before she pulled
Yeah.
the card.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, we do have our stuff, right?
We do have her stuff, yes.
This
Yeah,
is
I gave you.
true.
I did give you my stuff.
Yes, she did.
So, world wise, Mashami, although you will potentially have the ability to get Mashami back, world wise, your character is quote unquote dead. So, from your player perspective, you are now starting a brand new character at level 1. So, when you
You
do
You
cut
cut
roll
out.
up
off.
your new character, you're going to be technically a new person
We
joining the
heard from
party.
your and then silence.
Oh, did I cut off?
You cut off, Cole.
Okay,
Yeah.
where did I cut off?
You said dead, and that was it.
Okay. So, yeah, lore wise, your character's technically dead. So, you as your player, your in game player, is now making a new character at level 1. So, when you make your new character, you're going to be technically a new person joining the party. While your old player is making a new character and retrying to level up. At least up until you guys potentially save Mashami, which I will be possible. Just very difficult.
And think they're high leveled, so we'll get lots of credits just from killing them, guys.
It's
Yeah.
true.
All right. I dropped the lowest 6, right?
Yes. Rolling 24d6, drop the lowest 6. Should give you 18 dice. Alrighty.
Oh my god. Well, I rolled 6 ones, so I get to drop this.
Yes, you do.
There you go.
Now, math add. Okay, so I have 66 points.
Okay. Sorry, I had to handle some home stuff. I'm back.
Okay,
Okay.
so Mushami went and drew from the deck of many things.
Oh no! Why?
And she pulled the void.
I've forgotten what that is.
That's one of the bad
He's making
ones.
a new character.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, that's it? Are you serious?
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
you technically have all of her stuff because her body's there, but her soul has just disappeared into who knows where.
Oh no! Why'd you do it, Mashami? We're getting along so well. Can we just
I was
park
greedy.
park a temporary soul in there till we get Mashami's soul back?
You have one?
No, I can't defibrillate this. I have the defibrillate spell. It won't do any good. I can bring her body back, but not her soul.
Okay, so I don't really know any. Does any of the Star Wars healers or
Any of the Star Wars what?
classes healers? Like, I can't tell.
Jedi's can heal to some degree. Like I have a
Yeah.
healing spell.
I mean, you are allowed to play normal fantasy classes. If you want to just go.
Yeah.
Oh, can we pick from the what is the new book that just? Well, not the new book that just came out. Tasha's.
Yeah, if you want, go for it.
When we created the list, we didn't. Tasha
Yeah.
wasn't out yet, so
But if there's something in Tasha's you want to try, yeah, go for it. I'll have to read up on it, but it's official, so you're good.
Awesome. All right.
there weren't any new classes. There were subclasses, right?
Yeah, there are a bunch of
Yeah, a
new
bunch of new
subclasses.
subclasses.
I'm
But
playing on my Tuesday game. I'm playing a creation bard.
Ooh.
A what?
It's creation bard.
And what is that?
I love it. So once a day, I can create anything. Well, right now it's only small. 60 GP of anything.
Have you ever watched the movie Kubo and the Two Strings?
I love that movie.
Yes.
That's basically a creation bard. You play music and create things. It's pretty
Yes.
awesome.
And at higher levels, I can actually have stuff fight for me.
Yeah.
Nice. So, Panook, I have to ask before I put the deck away. You want to pull?
No, and I'm gonna cry my eyes out, my little Jawa eyes. Pinook just like runs wailing into the engineering room, and he picks like a tiny shadowy corner, and he just sobs away in there.
Well, when you think of it, there's now two bad cards out of the way for anyone else.
Yeah,
who wants
that's
to
like
pull.
what gamblers say. What you just said. Well, you know.
With approximately like 18 more cards in the deck, like it could
Not
be good.
interested. It could be, and I'm not even interested in the best good card in that deck.
Not even the 3 potential
Not e-
wishes.
No, no, because wishes always go badly anyway. You know how it is.
Yeah, but if you get the wish, then you can find where Mashami is.
Yeah. Or, you know, something else like
Or you could lose 10,000 XP right here, right now. Who knows?
that
Yeah.
XP isn't even a big deal. That's not even a big deal. That's like recoverable, you know? But no.
I mean,
You know what?
there's only
know
one
what?
other card that can instantly kill you right now. I'll tell you that much.
Only one other card.
That's not even
which
a
is
lie.
which is the exact same number of cards that I could draw to get Mashami back. One.
It's true.
So on that regard,
Actually,
that's a
no.
50-50.
There are two cards that can help you find Mashami. Because one of the
Why?
cards
Besides,
gives you a out of game question to ask me, and one of that question could be, "Where's Mashami Shoal?" And I'd be like, "Well, it's right
yeah, but
there."
that doesn't mean we can get it for you. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
can't get it for you,
That's
but I can tell you where it is
that doesn't.
with two
That's
cards.
that's quite. That's. I hear you. I hear you.
So
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I mean, on the other sense, I get the sense that actually, the our player Rebecca is kind of getting psyched about making creation uh, character here. So if that's true, why risk Panook's life to bring back her other character when if the new character, you know what I mean?
because it's funny, I don't
What
know.
she wants to play. Well,
I,
funny. That's like one of those jokes. It's funny because it's not happening to you.
I mean, I'm not forcing you guys to take polls. It's just
No,
here if you want them.
no.
Change things up, shake things up. You know.
Oh no. Come on. You saw Hellraiser. Just leave the box alone.
I can't. I can't help it.
Why you gotta go summon all the rubber gore demons? Why you gotta do that?
You
Those
guys.
really bad special
Hey,
It's not a
you,
character's flaw. It's a Rebecca flaw.
also, you didn't pull. You didn't pull the card that summons demons. Okay, so let's not get confused.
Yeah. The old wand of magic missiles. This is reminiscent of that. The void's pretty instantaneous, but there was, I think, like a rapid use of 3 wand of magic missile spells. There was like, not wand of magic missiles. It's a wand of wonder, right?
Oh yeah.
So there was a casting of 666 butterflies, followed by creating either it was an elephant or a rhinoceros in like a 10-foot by 10-foot hallway, and then followed by someone casting an enlarge on said rhino or elephant. And we were just like, okay, that's it. At the animal cruelty level, the hallway was blocked, needless to say, and then some. Yeah, we're like, okay, that's about it. That's it. no more, no more messing with that. This is a deck of many things, but same diff.
I mean,
Oh, Mashami. Panook's bad. It's sad, but he'll have to recover. He'll mourn the loss of Mashami.
Just think for now you have an upgraded blaster that you can.
He
it's
doesn't
true.
even want it. It reminds her every time he'd shoot it at her. He'd cry every time he shot it. He wouldn't be able to see his targets.
You DM Mashami's player, and as they're going through the tutorial again, you're just like, "Hey, you want your blaster back?" Nothing else, but you had the blaster back.
Well, the blaster can live on the ship in like a case. It's sort of like almost like a this is where she who I will not name once lived. Her like among her finest possessions. Your new character will be like, oh,
Or the opposite, Mashami's player DMs you guys like, "Hey, can I get my stuff back? I just had to quickly level up again," and you're just like, "New phone, who dis?"
this is a very sad moment for Panook. He's just gonna sob it out. I'm not the only one who can draw from that deck, by the way.
No, everyone
Never
else have
would.
firmly said no.
Yeah.
I don't know why they
Ah.
would immediately say no.
I mean, to the one who got 50,000 extra experience, there are other ways to level up in that deck. You want to get even further ahead, it's possible.
If you think about it, it's a little meta too. I don't know if we would know, unless, well, this is kind of video game world anyway. I don't know if our characters would know all the options in a deck of many things. You know what I mean? Like, depending on what we know,
I'll say that's
all
firmly
Pinocchio knows, right?
I'll say that information is going to be firmly up to you, the player, whether or not you want to know or not, because it is video gaming.
It
And
just depends if you were in the right chat room.
yeah,
On some other server. In the European server, Chicote's guys, he drew from a deck of many things. They like went through the list. Though. Yeah. I think Panook would just be too freaked out. I think it's not in character. He's he's in a he's not he's generally an avoider of danger, you know. He's not a coward per se, but he's little and he doesn't, he's not the yeah. So I don't know. Unless in the meta, Rebecca wants Panook to take a shot, which then Panook would do because I could always make a new character too, depending on how Rebecca feels about Mashami.
That
Yeah, I'm
that's
okay either
yeah,
way.
that's completely up to you.
It's up to you.
No, too much pressure.
Too
I
much.
can't do it. Too much.
Okay.
I'm always the cat who's too curious for their own good.
See, in my mind, I've thought of having the one potential sun card be a way for someone who recently died to try to get levels back quickly, to get back into the party with their friends. They die. It's a rush to get a thousand credits back. Try to get a pull to see if they get the sun card.
God. Wishes are a lot of pressure anyway, too. So let's not kid ourselves here. Trying to think
That's
of the
fair.
perfect wording for a wish, that's like a whole game
I
session.
mean, I will say that I have an idea of how wishes work in this universe, and in a way, they kind of get nerfed a bit, but in the same time, if they're already being nerfed, they probably won't backfire. So,
Right.
first time you guys get a chance to catch a wish is going to be a fun experience.
Ooh, the new monk can heal.
That's cool.
Way of mercy.
Um, for 16 grand, we can improve the droid brain on the ship.
Mashami had 13,000 left.
Nice.
Yeah, but do you want that do we transfer money to new characters? Like, how do we do that?
It's technically a new person joining your group.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna be
had
technically a new person until you either get Mashami back or decide
13,304.
not to try. So, I mean, you could give the said new person a sign up bonus. You could.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to have her own gear and her own amount of monies and stuff like that. She's not going to come to
Yeah,
us penniless.
this is true. Hold on, let me
Okay.
find something.
So, would you guys be willing to give another 1,500 credits? Panook
Um,
and Nav?
1,500 each? Yeah.
1,500 each to make up the extra three. If we use Mashami's 13, we
well,
could
I don't,
upgrade droid brain twice.
I've
Just
only
might have
got
to.
I've only got 1,100 right now myself.
Oh,
Oh, I'll make. Wait
Oh,
a
wait,
second.
do I
It's
have?
use.
Oh no, I have
You said it
11K.
was. No, it's okay.
I can put in 1,500.
Speaking of that, Mashami, for your new character, you will have 35 grand for gear. So, you can get a fair bit for 35 grand.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play a monk this month.
Cool.
I like so I spend one key point and I touch and I restore equal to martial arts die plus wisdom. And when I use flurry of blows, I can replace one of the unarmed strikes and heal without spending a key point.
Ooh,
And
that's pretty
then
cool.
at 6th level, I can cure blinded, deaf, and paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned. Yeah. All right. I picked my character.
All right. So anything else in terms of buying items? Or even potentially selling items?
Don't we have? Wait. Hang on. We did have some stuff that we needed.
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, me.
Sure.
Just put my body in the storeroom for now, or whatever.
Okay.
Ah, I forgot. I have to pick a race.
Yes, you need a race.
And there are a lot of them.
Monks are Dex Wisdom.
Yeah.
That's elf, right?
Elf. I think they get intelligence and dex. Or no, wood elves get wisdom instead of intelligence.
Ganassi get con, and then whatever.
Okay, back. Sorry.
Okay. We had gotten a bunch of potions from the Mimic House that we did not get identified.
I have them written down on my sheet as med pack question mark.
If you want to get them identified, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll pay for that for the one that I'm
Okay.
holding on to. Was it 100 credits or something?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
something like
I think they were. It was like 100 credits an item.
Okay.
Let me just double check what they were.
We're basically long rested. Is that correct at this point or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, wrong document.
I count 3 potions. 4 potions.
By the way, while we're here, and just as an aside, you don't have to do this right away, but while we're here, Panook's gonna look into the whole shopping for protective items that engineers can wear again. Like, it could be anything from magic bracers and rings of protection to whatever else is out there to improve his
Mandalorian
armor
armor.
class. Yeah, well, that's pretty exceptional. That would be amazing to have a Jawa in a purple robe, but underneath that is Mandalorian armor. Like you could just see like the Mandalorian helm, like under a purple robe at like 2.5 feet tall. That would be amazing. With a jetpack, because you gave it to him and you insisted on it.
Right?
Where are my
Panook,
notes?
Panook Fett. Nobody knew that the Fett family included a Jawa
Clan. It's a clan. It's fine.
clan. So yeah, it's a clan. Perfect, right? Who knows? He was adopted.
The foundling.
He probably fixed all that gear. They're like, we need
Yeah.
like we've got like harpoons and rocket packs and missiles. We need a Jawa to fix all this stuff, and that was Canuck's origin.
I think I'm going with Eric Cochra.
Ooh, nice.
That way I
So-
can keep my fly speed. Well,
Yeah.
So, by upgrading the ship brain, the droid brain, the ship now is proficient in technology and mechanics kits and can take a number of actions equal to its proficiency bonus. Its intelligence is actually a 16, and proficiency bonus increases to 3. And he gains +5 on initiative.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
I'm so confused.
What do you need, Cole?
My notes for the mana are gone.
was there a limit to how many points I can put into one category?
What do you mean?
Ability scores.
You can have. I mean, you technically could have an 18 plus racial bonus, but I don't think you can go past 20.
Okay.
Okay. So how many potions were there again?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. Two of them are the whatever the second level of healing potion is.
Okay.
One of them is a potion that gives you resistance to fire for an hour. And the last one is I think it was going to be a potion of hill giant strength.
Okay.
All right, so I think I have one of the healing potions. And you
I
said
think I do too.
it was second rank. You said.
Yeah.
And that's 2 hit dice plus your con, right?
Are we treating them as healing potions, Cole, or are we treating them as med packs?
No, those are healing potions.
Oh, okay. So which one is that then? It was.
I think that's the 4d4, right? Is the second tier. The 4d4 plus 4.
What is it called? Greater healing potion.
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on, I'll check. Yeah, greater healing is 44 plus 4.
Okay. That'll come in handy.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Any anything else?
I just need a couple of Pokeballs. That's all.
I mean, those are easy enough to get.
Yeah. Has there been any offers for my Pokemon that I have up on the trading boards?
Um,
If I remember correctly, I had a.
and you had an extra Litleo up there. Ooh.
Yeah, and I don't have them in my Leo. Yeah.
Right. You didn't put a set price for him though. It was just highest offer.
Yeah.
What was the? Do you remember what the last offer I gave you was?
No.
Um. All right. Hold on. I can come up with an offer. Yeah. Okay. So calculator. Five. Oh wait, no. Lilio's in 6, right? Ooh, I made this super complicated. Cool, cool.
Determining armor.
Ooh. Buttons I didn't press. Fun. Okay. Someone's willing to offer you around that. I'll round that up. 2,300 for it.
Nope.
Okay. I don't know what you necessarily are looking for it, but
We'll keep it out there for a little bit longer.
all right. Anything else? Any other items people are looking for?
No, I'm good.
Just normal stuff,
Okay.
which I'll just mark down.
Okay.
Yep. All right, we can now haul up to 50 tons worth of stuff.
All right, now we can. Now
Armor
we can
class
become
went up by one.
smugglers.
Our hit points went up a big ton. Yeah. Really good.
Okay. So then, if that's everything, uh, what's next, fellas?
And ladies.
Well, the
Well,
lady hasn't joined us yet.
yeah.
We're still waiting for the new character.
Almost done.
No worries.
For now, I
I
guess we'll take Mashami's soulless body and put it on the ship somewhere for safekeeping. Is it gonna decompose, or is she still alive technically?
She's still technically she's only incapacitated.
All right. Well, let's. Do we have a med bay? Let's put her
We
in a med
do.
bay. Let's do that.
We do.
Is it the new ship?
New ship.
Nice.
Updated ship.
Well, I mean, while we wait, you guys can still kind of discuss what you want to do next.
Are there any job boards around?
There are.
Can we investigate them, please?
Sure. Let me pull them up.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So, job boards. You are looking more specifically into things you can do
Andromeda.
with your ship, specifically in Andromeda, the space section, right?
Yes.
So, you head off to basically the one of the main ship docks for World Origin, and you look around, and first thing that catches your eye is what I can only really describe as like a help wanted advertisement that goes
Okay.
into detail. A quote unquote miscellaneous metal mining company is looking for adventurers to guard, transport, and haul basically resources they're mining up because their way of mining keeps getting attacked by wildlife of the area they're mining and are willing to pay 10,000 credits per I guess level of material the adventurer is able to escort safely back, up to a maximum of 50,000 credits per run, basically. And all you have to do to accept the job is to follow the coordinates to the HQ, get a run down there, and basically just go.
No, I mean that sounds right up our alley.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing you find actually happens to be a kind of a wanted poster. Well, yeah, think think sci-fi wanted poster. So it's like a hologram, not an actual piece of paper. For a the very uncreatively named Galactic Republic Police are looking for a criminal by the name of Val Coric and looking for people to go find him. And all they asked is for anyone who was looking to stop by their base in Coruscant to get the details.
Uh, I'm sorry. I was doing two other things. Can you just go over the mining details again?
Um, like what? What do you need?
How much are they paying? Paying
They're
10, 10K.
10,000. Yeah, 10,000 per load of material, but up to 50,000 per safe return. Basically, maximum payout is 50K. Minimum would be 10K.
Okay. And that's it. It's just a transport from one area to the next.
It's it's an escort. So basically, the details are you have to go protect the thing mining for it to gather the resources and then transport it back to the mining HQ.
Okay, but we're not doing the actual mining.
You aren't doing the mining, but you are protecting the thing that is doing the mining.
Okay, and where is that?
They give you coordinates to go to their HQ, which is in Andromeda. There is no necessarily named place that would
Okay,
be recognizable, but you get a
then
set of
there's
coordinates.
a bounty mission for Val Coric
Yeah,
on Coruscant.
yes.
Is there a payout?
The payout is 30,000 credits if you bring him back dead, 60,000 if you bring him back alive.
Okay. And the third one?
The last one you find is actually while in World Origin, you find a guy, a player by the name of Final Adept, who is seeking help to recover a ship that was lost due to, as he says, his friends being impatient and dumb,
Okay.
and is hoping to find someone who will be willing to take him to a set of coordinates of where his ship should be so he can go and retrieve it.
So another escort mission.
Kinda.
And payout?
He's offering 15K up front to take him there, and if everything works out smoothly, another 15K once everything's all done and settled.
Okay.
Which one you want to try and do first?
Why don't we do the one on World Origin? Because we're here.
What's that one? The mining one?
No, that's the one. Take the guy out to find a ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That works. So, with Mashami out of commission, I think we should look for a fourth to balance out our party.
Absolutely.
I wonder where we could find one. Hint, hint,
Me
wink, wink.
too.
Adventurer seeking new member.
That's a me.
Hey, look, it's a Mario.
Yes, with wings.
There you go.
Who are you?
Hi, my name is Era.
Era?
Mm-hmm. Era.
Okay.
My last party got eaten by Yetis. I'm looking for a new one.
Well, we definitely did not get eaten by Yetis.
There's a very sad Java who says nothing but sniffles nearby.
Oh.
Although there were some Yetis that did try to eat you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We didn't get eaten by them. We killed them. Yeah, we are better than Yetis.
So are we treating the character like a brand new character, or I mean a new person,
Yeah,
or
it's a new person because early on I said that the world follows very similar Ready Player One logic, where reading the book is if you die you start back at level 1.
right?
So
But you're still the
Mashami's
same
player,
player.
yeah, well Mashami's player is starting back at level 1. So
until
this
I get the
level,
little notification that you saved my soul.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is a new person who
Who will act strangely similar to your old party member.
I don't know. Are you ranged or melee combat?
I am melee.
Yeah, I have friend.
Ugh. Why, Panuk? Why?
Who can also do a little bit of healing when needed.
Oh, okay.
So my punches can either heal you or hurt you.
Okay.
don't worry, if you go down, you'll get punched back to life.
Pretty
Easy
much.
peasy.
Clear!
Right? I like it. Big fan.
Okay, before we continue, I need to hit the bio. Be right back.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I also on Mashami, besides the 10 med pack component she bought, she did have a trauma pack with, I don't believe she used any.
Good to know.
Yeah, one trauma kit, 5 uses still.
Was that like bring
Um,
someone back from critical or something?
Yeah, it stabilizes the creature without using the medicine check.
That's cool.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh, I
So,
forgot monks are fast.
Alrighty.
My fly speed is 60.
Nice.
That's pretty fast. If you're not a spaceship.
True enough. I can't carry anybody though. I am weak.
It's fair.
So, no shell drops.
Oh. that would be cool.
We do have a potion of giant strength now. You can just take that and you can. I'll withdraw into my shell, just drink the potion, pick me up, and then just drop me on a whole bunch of enemies.
True. Oh, you can borrow Mashami's boots of flying.
Ooh.
so this is what happened to Mashami.
Eh.
Your
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
That's timely, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
You know what's funny? This guy, by the way, I forget his name, that actor, he's been in like, really big dramas. Like he's a really good actor. Nobody knows him for any Mortal Kombat though. It's like Mortal that's it.
Yeah, unfortunately, some actors fall into that trope. It's like, I've been in so many different movies. It's like, yeah, but you were in this one, and that's where I remember you
Yeah,
from.
but you were Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right.
I
so,
wonder what it's like though to be like a really high quality actor when you're surrounded by like, people who just clearly didn't get hired for their acting ability, right?
Dang.
Then you got
Anyway.
the actors who are the same character in every movie that they've ever played in, like Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
He has different names, but it's still just Jackie Chan.
It's just a movie with Jackie Chan.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if do the markets turn up any protective gear that I could consider buying for Pinook?
Yeah, for sure. There's a bunch of armor. What kind of stuff you're looking for?
Well, again, so it's okay if it's magical, like rings of protection or bracers that increase his armor class. He's got some bracers right now, but they're like +2 bracers. So something better, or if it's engineers, I forgot the restrictions, but if he can have like some sort of force shield or
All right, so
armor that won't interfere with his attack powers, stuff like that.
all right, so let's go with ring protection first. Let's. Didn't you guys buy some rings of protection before?
I have one.
Yeah,
I
but
have
Canuck
one.
didn't end up with one. He ended up with bracers.
Well, see, there you go. You don't have to buy a ring.
Mushami has one.
No.
You can use Mushami's until.
No, it's gruesome. If you want
No,
to.
you have to give it back. But you guys can borrow the stuff.
We can borrow it
I
until we
mean,
get
it's
it
a
back.
+1 AC and the saving throws.
It
Yeah.
is.
Well, let's see what's in the market. Maybe there's better anyway. Let's see what rings of protection are there.
Oh, it was a cloak of protection. Excuse me.
Oh, that's still pretty good though.
Yeah, but then I can't cut it down because I'd probably damage it. It has to be. I'd have to like fold it over. Be more like an oversized
It's
blanket
magical.
of
It'll shrink
protection.
down to you.
Well, speaking of which, we're looking for cloaks too. Cloaks, rings, bracers, all in the market. What do they got?
Okay. Well, if you just want plus AC, you can get a ring of protection.
Yeah, well, if they have other options that can help, you know what I mean. Like it's
I'm trying to find. There's a lot of
cloak of protection
items.
with magic missile firing ballista. That'd be fine,
I mean, you want more.
Cloak of
You,
protection with
you,
shoulder-mounted, laser-guided magic missile firing hand crossbow.
I mean, you can grab more wands of magic missile if you want some more arcane guns.
No, he's got his shotgun. One's enough.
Uh,
Last time we tried to buy a ring of protection, it was 18 grand.
Fina could afford potentially some good stuff.
let's see if
The
there's
best stuff, but
something.
pretty good
You
stuff.
don't have to. Just borrow Mushami's.
She doesn't have a ring. She has a cloak.
It
But
does the same thing.
The cloak does the same thing, and it will
But
shrink down.
you could have the cloak
size.
and the ring.
No, it
They
doesn't double
don't
stack.
stack.
Oh, stack. Oh,
You don't
I
stack.
need on fire then. Forget it. Well, maybe the new character wants Mishami's cloak.
New character's got to prove herself in order to get that kind of stuff.
Well,
New
give her a
character is
test,
gonna
like a
have.
written test.
I have 35,000 credits that will probably buy my own.
Make her take some sort of multiple choice number 2 pencil test. Fill in your alignment.
No.
Fill in the oval next to your alignment.
So yeah, I'm not gonna change the price on the ring of protection for you. If you want that, the
It's
18K
what?
is fine.
18, okay. Is there anything like armor that an engineer could wear without reducing,
And that's what I'm looking up.
like a Fremen suit or something?
Type.
You might be able to ask your buddy Navaroth to negotiate that ring of protection down, like he did for himself.
I could potentially.
He
We'll see
got
what's
it
out
down
there
to
first,
17
then
grand.
we'll worry about negotiating. Yeah, like a set of Mass Effect armor. I know that's not part of the worlds we're doing, but they don't interfere with biotics, right?
Ring of protection 18,000, you said?
Yes.
Oh, there isn't a lot of armor. I see. Well, let's see. What does this do? Okay. As a prototype level item, basically +2 Star Wars armor of whatever kind of armor you as Panook wear, will only cost. Nope. Let's see. Prototype. So
He has a combat suit, is what he has right now.
So a potential +2 combat suit is going to cost. One more time. Nope, don't like that number. That's a good number. About 15K.
Yeah, that's actually let's go with that.
It's actually pretty
He won't have
good.
that much money left, but that's a good deal. And then we'll
And
still have the cloak or whatever around. Combat suit +2? He would buy that.
yeah, that's improved armor for Star
Oh,
Wars 5e prototype level. It's like actually pretty cheap for what it is.
yeah,
It's pretty
I'll
cool.
pay that. So he'll have 9 grand left. So 15K, right, for improved armor,
Yeah.
which is basically armor class what? It's like
Although, wait, hold on.
uh-huh.
This might interest you. Gotta be. One more time. One more time. Okay. For only for only 20 grand, you can get some Mandalorian Beskar.
Beskar?
No, that's it's a little over the top. Maybe somebody
It
else likes
does it
that.
does give you +1 AC, but also gives you 24 slots that can hold a single item that weighs 2 pounds. So you basically also get Batman utility belt with a +1
Right.
AC bonus.
Right. No, that's fine.
And
For
if you
I like
happen
20K?
if you happen to also get the Mandalorian helmet, you get extra bonuses too.
no. I'll point Pinnacle will point that out though for the
For
to
20K?
Jackson Nav just for show just to show it off. But I like the improved armor. Does it have like a base armor class?
It would be
Don't.
whatever. It's just the base armor class is whatever a combat suit is.
Oh, okay. So it's basically combat armor +2.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, Nook's gonna buy that and get it sized for Jawa.
What level is the helmet? Yeah, it's funny.
So the combat suit is 11 plus dex bonus, right?
That's what it says.
So it'd be 11 plus dex plus 2.
Yeah, but now I presume it stacks with bracers, or am I wrong? Should, right?
The
Yes.
bracers of armor, I believe, don't work if you're wearing armor.
That's true.
Oh, really? Then I wouldn't have gotten those. Because I've always had combat armor, you know?
Oh yeah, I think the bracers of defense only give you if you're not wearing any armor.
Yes. How much is that?
The bracers.
Mhm.
I feel like I gave a price. Let me
Yeah,
see.
hold on. Bracers. Bracers of defense were 29,000.
think I'll go with that instead of the ring.
Nook will offer his bracers because he can't even use them. You don't even have to pay. Because I didn't realize they don't stack.
If
But
you
Nook could go with the cloak. The cloak would stack with the combat armor, right?
Yeah.
So if it's cool with you, you want the bracers for your new character, and Nook will go with the cloak of protection.
You're just giving a new character you just met bracers of defense.
You can't leave without. You can't leave with them. Nook will trust you. Otherwise, we wouldn't have hired you in the first place.
Aw, aren't you the cutest?
He'll just look up sad and offer up the bracers. And basically, it's a moment of truth.
Aw.
Okay, I will say if you do want +2 armor that is I guess a bit more fancy, the Mandalorian armor plus the helmet when combined gives you +2 AC.
No.
And the helmet is only like 5k extra. So like even 25k, boom, full Mando set.
A, that would bankrupt Canuck. B, it's just not his style. He doesn't want to look like a junior Mandalorian in a Temporal. That was just a joke. But maybe Nav does. I don't know. Or Jax.
I will say, just in case you are interested, the helmet does give you dark vision up to 60 feet, which I think most of you have anyway.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, if the money's an issue, I can fund this.
No. Canuck doesn't
I'll
want
give you
it.
the
It's up to
5K for the helmet.
it's any of you three can go for the Mandalorian look if you'd like.
I can't wear armor.
Yeah, I can't wear armor either.
You're the only one in the group that can benefit from Mandalorian armor.
That's
So you
hilarious.
have to do it.
I'll claim that.
There's
I
also a
will
third.
pay for it.
There's also a
Or
third
part of it.
piece to the set that would be a lot more expensive, but is basically gloves that give you 21 strength, and if you have the full set, the armor gives you +3 AC.
and what's it with the gloves?
So the okay. So it's literally the Mandalorian armor gives you a set bonus if you have the whole set. So the armor itself is just the +1 AC. With the helmet, it becomes a +2 AC, and if you have the gloves, it becomes +3 AC.
Right.
Yeah.
For how much?
Okay. Let me roll to see.
Uh,
The gloves are the most expensive part.
so Mashami had a cloak of protection. Rebecca.
Yes, she did.
Okay. And Pinocchio, you're giving your bracers to the new chick. Aria. Say that right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So a full set, all 3 parts of Mandalorian armor, of Mandalorian Beskar armor, would run any one particular character. I'll say an even 75,000 credits. But that comes with a helmet, the armor, and the gloves.
What type of or what level armor is it?
The helm. Okay, so
No. I'm saying, is it heavy armor, medium armor, or light armor?
whatever you want.
Really?
Yeah, it's whatever armor you want.
Okay.
So if you want a combat suit made of Mandalorian Beskar, you know.
Pinnock, our little Mandalorian.
He's got the backpack. He's got the jetpack already.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
How much is the helmet just by itself?
The helmet just
5K.
the helmet just by itself would be 5k, and it comes with a head comm, a hollow recorder, and 60 feet dark vision.
I'm gonna buy him the headpiece since he gave me the bracers.
Panook, this is the way.
No.
I will
Pinocchio.
also say, just having
Take it.
the helmet and the armor also lets you survive in space.
Nice.
It's okay.
No,
It's too much.
no, you literally gave me bracers of defense. This is just a small payback.
No.
Yes,
He really is away. He is away.
you can go out into space.
You can do that with a spacesuit. Like, doesn't it's just too much. It's just, what's he gonna do with it? It's a Mandalorian suit. You know what? He'll probably get shot wearing it because he looks like a Mandalorian, as opposed to a harmless Jawa.
Yeah, but have you seen how efficient the Beskar armor is in the show though? Like,
I
okay,
actually
you
have
might.
not seen the Mandalorian,
Oh well,
but
you might get
I
shot, but who cares? You'll be completely fine.
it's funny, but no, you really wouldn't do it. Like, it's not in his style. He's more like a robe wearing. He's got some machine gun, that's fine. But no, we're just turning Pinocchio into something he's not at that point.
Well, now he's got
Okay.
a. Well, come on. If you wear the helmet, you can still put your hood up on top of it, and then you've got the jetpack with the submachine gun. Damn, you're looking mighty
he's
fine.
not he's not mini Boba Fett. He's not.
He's not, but he could be.
It's funny to imagine, but no, he's not. He's not Boba Fett as a kid either.
And I
Not-
mean, that plus your tech powers to make fire come out of your hands. You already have the wrist mounted
No,
flamethrower.
I know,
Like,
but it's not. I'll take a hard pass on that. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity, but it's really too much.
If it's all right with everybody, I'll like to borrow Mashami's cloak.
Oh, okay. Punako's gonna take it, but you can definitely have it. He doesn't
Well,
really.
if you're gonna take it, then take it.
It's up to you. If you need it, well, you might be. It depends on which one of us needs it more. If you're gonna be in combat more than Punuk, because Punuk remember has things like mirror image, to keep him
Yeah,
safe.
but you usually get attacked more than I do.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Is that really true? I haven't been keeping count.
Yeah, you usually get attacked more than I do because of your mirror image. So yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to, or Pinuk could just look into purchasing a cloak, and then we can have one for you
No.
and one for Pinuk.
Why spend the money if you don't have to? Just
Well,
borrow,
because then we would each have one. Then it
It's
would be
fine.
extra.
just borrow the Shamis.
All right.
And by the time she wakes up, you'll probably have enough to buy your own.
Yeah.
Time's
will
over.
happily give it back. Pinuk will happily give it back.
So, Panook, I want you to look at this picture I'm posting to consider changing your mind about the helmet.
You're disturbing me just with the thought.
oh my.
How badass is that? Come on.
It sort of reminds me of a Tonberry with a helmet
Yeah.
on, getting ready to come up and stab you.
This is Pinuk Jedi Hunter. This is not. You just imagine him on Tatooine, with one glove appearing above the bar because he's too short to reach the bar, ordering drinks, and then, staring around with Jawa eyes, and then, everybody staring back from him.
I mean,
no,
but
that-
imagine what's Pinuk's strength right now?
It's not 21, I can tell you that. It's
So with
7.
the full set it becomes 21, and you look like that. Who's gonna
It's
mess with
funny.
you? Who's
No,
gonna
no, no.
mess with
I
you?
don't. It's It's not how I imagine Pinocchio, but it is funny. It's the idea of this big 7 guy just putting on some gloves and then being able to punch through walls. I mean, that right there is hilarious.
Hold on, see, now I gotta try and do the full set of armor. Let's see.
I mean, that's practically like putting him in a mech, which is another funny concept for Panook. If you could just imagine him running around in a sort of mech that's actually dwarf-sized, piloting like a mech,
I
right?
mean,
That
there
would be
are exoskeleton like power suits.
no, no,
Yeah,
They
more
do
of that.
exist.
yeah, but no, we're good. We're gonna pass on all the mechs stuff and all the Mandalorian armor.
I got a 21 AC now. What did I just do?
All right, so anything else?
Pretty good. Everything else.
I'm finally set. I think. Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. So with shopping done and over, where to first?
I think we're gonna go take care of this. Uh, the second escort mission.
Yeah. Escort the guy to his lost ship.
All right. So you head over to find the one named a Final Adept.
Yes.
Okay. So you end up finding him also at around the ship dock area, the spaceport area of World Origin. And you catch him, he's yelling out to people like, "Can anyone help me? I'm willing to pay," stuff like that.
Hail and well met, friend. We're here to help.
Oh, thank God. Finally. Someone willing to help me. Okay.
So tell us your tale of woe.
So, my friend and I, we had stopped at World Origin, take a break for the day, like 2 days ago, right? Told my friends I wasn't going to be on the next day because I had to do something. Doesn't matter. These details. Alright? Say I was busy. So I wake up today with a bunch of messages from the guy saying that not only are they all dead, but they lost the ship. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Why? You know? Idiots. I'm telling you. Why? So one of them managed to tell me the coordinates of where they got destroyed. And since I'm the only one with everything intact, they want me to go get it back. But how am I supposed to do that if they left me here? You know? Idiots. There's a lot of them. I don't know why I play with them. I really don't. So, if you're willing to help me, I'll give you 15K right now. And I'll even show you how to find other ships out there like mine who might need to be salvaged, because that's usually what we did, was find ships that could have been salvaged, see what's left, make some money that way. It's usually what we did. I can teach you how to do that if you help me get my ship back. What do you say?
Yeah, sounds fair.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think we'll take the job.
Great. Thank you very much. When can we go?
Well, we're ready now. Are you ready?
Yeah, I got almost nothing to my name, so yeah. Lead the way. I'll follow you
Just
guys.
go ahead and deposit the 15K.
Oh yeah, well, sure. He sent a trade message, gives you the 15K.
Okay. Welcome to the Bifrost.
Nice name.
Thanks.
All right, so he goes over to the cockpit of the ship, and he puts in the coordinates that his friend gave him to where the ship is.
Okay.
And he says, shouldn't be too long to get there. According to my friends, the they barely the when they got there the first time, they said they followed a salvage beacon there, and it happened to be a trap. So I guess be prepared for a fight. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get there. Just full warning. Might still be hot. Don't know.
Okay.
And I guess you guys set off.
Yep. Heimdall, Loki, put in the coordinates and let's go.
All right.
By their calculations, about how long will it take? And how much fuel should we use?
Um. Okay. So I'd say three fuel and I don't know, maybe only an hour. Not too far, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Easy to travel to.
Okay.
However, and here's something I wasn't expecting to happen for a long time. You guys kick up your hyperdrive. Try to go to hyperspace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And something happens. As you leave World Origin, hyperdrive active, you start to make the jump, but immediately something feels wrong. Heavy turbulence, which is almost never the case because it's hyperspace, not really much turbulence. And next thing you know, there's a slight explosion that knocks you all out.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Great.
What party did I just join?
It
I don't
doesn't.
know. I guess you're bad luck for us, huh?
Apparently, we really want to find Mashami
Yeah.
badly.
It doesn't take long for you guys to wake back up, but as you do, you wake up in an unfamiliar territory. you actually wake back up on the ship. It doesn't seem too damaged in any way, but none of the systems except for like auxiliary life support are online or responding. And as you look out the windows, you are floating just a few feet from unfamiliar space station.
Nook's gonna quickly get himself up as he can keep his senses about him, and once you make sure he's okay, he's not bleeding or anything, he's gonna go to engineering and try to get all the systems back online.
Yep. Send the mechanic droids down with them.
Just make sure you equip your Mandalorian armor.
There is no Mandalorian armor. I appreciate the effort though. Those are some pretty good picks.
Okay. First thing.
Heimdall, what happened?
First thing you know is all the droids are currently offline.
Ugh.
And the ship is floating towards the space station kind of unnaturally.
Well, Nook wants to make sure we can at least fly and change direction. Gonna try to bring everything back online, or at least the engines. Life support is okay, right?
Yeah,
For
you do
now.
have life support. Luckily.
Gravity. We're not floating, right? Gravity is good.
Yeah, I'll give you gravity.
It's up to you. I'm just asking. I just want to know because I got to figure out what to fix first.
Is there
And
an engineering check?
well, he's got intelligence. That's why he's in engineering usually. So Panook has, and he's an engineer as a class. So I don't know if there's
I
ship
think it would be
engineering, but
technology.
Technology? Yeah, that makes sense, right?
let's see. Um, he is tech casting. I mean, his engineering discipline specialty is arms tech. So, but he's an engineer. I just think he's probably got the best shot of it anyone. So I might just have to roll. I don't
Right.
have a skill like that. You know, I
You
don't,
should
or
have
proficiency.
technology though
Yeah.
under intelligence. So, but
Oh
you're not
yes.
proficient in it.
What's that?
Are you proficient in it?
I don't. Weirdly, I think he is as an engineer. I didn't fill it in my character sheet, but
Check.
I don't know. Look in the rule book.
I mean, you might just be one of those highly specialized engineers who are only good
Well,
at
you
working
pick
on
a. You
weapons.
pick a. They don't have a ship engineer as a choice, though. I
No,
mean,
they have
Yeah.
technology.
what's that?
They have technology. So you can choose at level 1. You got to choose from 3: investigation, lore, medicine, nature, piloting, and technology.
I thought it was between arms tech, or
Well, no,
basically
those
armor,
those are your
weapons.
subclasses basically.
Oh, okay.
These are skills.
These are skills that you would have chose at level 1.
Yeah, didn't he give it to me? Oh, yeah. No. He has no, he would have had technology. I think what happened was I'm just gonna put technology in. He would have had not medicine. I would
Piloting,
Yeah, I would presume be piloting technology and
investigation.
lore. No, probably not investigation, although that'd be more useful. Um, but no, because Panook is a knowledge sort of, you know, whatever
Okay.
knowledge sponge, in a way. He's a seeker of, tech knowledge. So, but tech piloting and lore. So, yes, he would have a proficiency in that, which would give him what advantage?
No, you add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, so right. Okay, so then that's easy. So that's 3 and 3. So we're
Right.
gonna add +6 to this roll I'm gonna make,
Right.
You
which
can
is an
also.
18.
I will also
Yeah.
say that you can make it at advantage because rightfully freaking out, Final Adept is offering to help because he has no fucking idea what's going on and he no longer wants to be a part of this. He is nope, he's
Well,
noping out.
with advantage, he actually did roll a 19 on his second roll, so that would be a 25 to try to get everything
25.
back online. Yeah.
So, as you're doing this check, all of a sudden, everything goes dark as the ship gets pulled into basically a docking bay of the space station.
We're
And
basically
the
being tracked, right?
kinda, yeah. And the closes, like the blast doors close behind, locking you guys in.
Okay.
But
So I reset the ship, but we're captured by that point, is what you're saying, right?
yeah, the ship, however, you manage to find out what's wrong with it. There isn't anything wrong with it, but
Okay.
something is stopping it from basically turning back on. It's being like dampered in some way.
Oh, okay. Well, Punuk will convey that message to the rest of them.
Is that what is affecting the droids?
Yeah.
Punuk explains that the station's keeping them shut down, basically. Whatever it's
What
using.
about personal electronics? Are they working? Lightsaber,
Lightsaber seems to be fine.
blaster.
Blaster seems to be fine.
Is it basically anything with like a processor, like AI brain, or whatever? I don't know.
Anything that's more than just a battery in a thing that uses electricity, pretty much. Anything a bit more complicated than requires electric charge. Yeah. Also, Pokeballs seem to work fine,
Okay.
but everything else is strange.
I will have Haunter out at this time.
Fair enough.
Wow, guys, you really jump into the action, don't you?
We don't disappoint.
I'll say, anyone have proficiency in history or a lore?
I do.
Okay. Anyone else? Just Jax?
Panook does.
Well, go ahead and roll it.
$17.
17. Okay. So something kind of an idea kind of enters your mind, Jax, that there's something you kind of recall when the few times you've like searched like the game forums for information.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that you never really looked into, but like saw like forum thread titles of, is like hyperdrive malfunctions and people ending up places that they've never seen before, that didn't match their coordinates, and you're kind of wondering if this is maybe a mishap or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But you nothing this strange. But you guys do seem to be firmly inside the space station now.
All right, guys. Should we go investigate and see who our captors are?
Sure.
Final Adept goes. Yeah, you guys good luck with that. Trying not to die here. I'll
Understand.
I'll make sure your ship doesn't get yoinked out from under you. How about that? You guys go, and if anyone
As
that
he
isn't
says
you,
something like that, as he says something like that, Haunter turns and looks at him like this.
okay, it's a cool picture.
Thank you.
Um, he just kind of stares back silently, like, what's going on?
I'll say, come on, guys. Panook, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go and investigate.
All right.
I mean, look, we're gonna step out, right? So, look, we'll have his his wand and magic missile blaster ready to go. But he's gonna whatever make a perception check right when they get out there first thing. Kind of looking for trouble. It's not a great roll, but that's what he's doing. So his perception will be 8 plus. Whoops. Oh, it's right. But 11 for his perception.
Okay. As you guys leave the ship, first thing is that haunter look. Was that supposed to be an attempt to have Final Adept come with you,
No.
or just
No,
shut up?
yeah, we don't appreciate you saying what you just said.
That he'll make sure your ship doesn't get yoinked.
Yes.
I mean,
And as we exit, we of course use the beep beep and lock him in there.
that's fine. He's okay with that. So, as you guys leave the ship, you beep it up. Almost pitch black in the hangar you're in until kind of deep blue, somewhat neon lights pop up, covering all of the like edges and corners. Very reminiscent of a classic Pac-Man maze in coloration.
With like neon and stuff.
Yeah, all the walls are lined. All the corners of all the walls and edges of all the walls are lined with the deep blue, very similar to a Pac-Man maze. That kind of lights up the the hangar, and on one wall a door lights up. The outline of a door lights up, and you see it opened up with a kind of a light fog spilling out.
That's the only exit from this place, right?
That you can see right now, yeah.
blue lighting,
Yeah.
and fog. About how far away is it?
100 feet.
I'll send Hunter over to investigate.
Okay. Make a perception check for him.
Ooh. He's really good at that. He gets a 23.
Okay. After looking around a bit, he comes back and just kind of shrugs and gives you a haunter.
Hmm. All right, guys. To the door.
Yeah. Nook will cover someone else who's going through first.
I'll take lead.
I'll follow.
Okay. Um. So,
So, Nav
Hmm.
and Area
Oh.
and Panook. Jack. Okay.
okay. So you guys go through the door and you're now in a hallway that leads. We'll just use cardinal directions, even though you wouldn't necessarily know cardinal directions. Lead north and south.
South is where we just came from.
No, you would have came from the east, but the east leads you into a hallway going north and south.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is battle precog. Good for 8 hours.
All right. Anyone else have any other pre-combat things they might want to do?
No, Panook's definitely on the reaction train mostly when it comes to combat.
So, following all the cardinal rules, if we come in from the east, north is to our right, south is to our left. Adventurers always go. Anybody? Anybody?
Left?
Left.
Left. Nav to the south.
So, as you guys all enter this hallway, again, similar aesthetic to the hangar before. The door closes behind you and then seemingly disappears, with the lights originally outlining it kind of turning off. And with a lot of questions left unanswered, I think we might call it here.
That's actually perfect timing because I actually have to use the extra few minutes. But adventure awaits us next week.
Yes, it does.
This is how he
Certainly
looks
does.
normally. I just saw that now. Yes, classy. He normally looks classy.
So, a little post game explanation because I have to say something. Ever since you were given a ship, there's been a 1% chance every time you go into hyperspace that a different encounter will play out. But that required me to roll a 100 on a D100. And that's
And
what
we got
happened when you guys set off for this adventure,
nice.
which quite honestly threw me off. I was not expecting this to happen, and I almost didn't want this to happen. But it looks like we're doing it.
That's
We're
Dean
going
for
in.
you. Expect the unexpected.
So, regardless, I hope you guys had fun. It was I think, a pretty nice shopping episode.
Yeah, we should apparently shop for a new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, unfortunately, sadly, but not necessarily so.
I'm
I
sorry.
like.
I'm sorry about the void, but I did warn you. It
I'm
was a
not. I'm not.
possibility.
You shouldn't be sorry at all.
Told he wasn't gonna hold any punches when it comes to the deck, and
I
We're gonna
honestly
have to cryo freeze Mishami's body.
might have to.
But it's cool. It's cool in a way. All these unexpected things are actually cool in a way because new character. We can sort of leave it on a cliffhanger of with the Guardians of the Galaxy pose of our party members about to go through a door. You know.
pretty much. Ugh.
Actually, call the second thing I'm going to do after I do battle precog. I'm going to crack a glow rod.
Okay, makes sense. Discount lightsaber activate.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I mean, am I wrong?
A glow rod. I figure a glow rod is like one of those.
It's a really big glow stick.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
kids often pretend those are lightsabers because they light up. Hence, discount lightsaber. I mean, come on.
Okay. So did
Discount
we
lightsaber.
actually use 3 units of fuel then?
Um, I'll say at this moment in time, you have not.
Okay.
So, but yeah, hope you guys had fun, and next time's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Excellent.
give me a chance to read up on what a monk can do.
Rebecca,
Yep.
did you look at the Star Wars monk versus the D&D monk?
Um,
I'm
I
not sure what the differences are.
I will say that I think if I remember correctly, the Star Wars monk is pretty much the same as the D&D monk, but I think it gives a couple extra bonuses. So if you want to also add those bonuses, you can, because I think without keeping in mind the subclasses, for the most part, I think they're close enough similar that if there's an extra bonus on the Star Wars one, you can just take it.
yeah.
Yeah.
From the quick glance, it looks like I can use Dex instead of Strength for athletic checks. I can
Well,
use.
take until next week if you get a chance. Just look at them over and decide which one's best for you.
Because I think it's
So,
kind of similar to the Star Wars fighter versus the D&D fighter where it's just the
Star Wars
same
fighter is
thing
much
except the
better.
Star Wars fighter is better. So if that's the case, you can pick. You can still have whatever subclass you want, but if you want to get the extra abilities of the Star Wars monk, you can. You can just add them. It's up to
Yeah,
you
look
though.
them over, and I'm not sure about the differences.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much on the surface, but we'll definitely take a look.
All right.
Okay, doke.
If you have any questions, just feel free to ask.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm gonna bounce you guys, but it was super fun.
All right,
And
Derek. Have a good one.
welcome to the new character.
Yep.
We'll talk soon.
Later.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the games, everybody.
Okay. Good night, all.